I got a 50-50, and I rolled a 1.
Oh!
It figures.
I don't know how space works.
I pierce its bum sack.
Their childhood is
Warning. The following content may contain strong language, adult themes, descriptions of violence, blood, gore, and death. This is an over 18 channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to our latest edition of Warhammer. Take it away, Strain.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Infinite Monkey Tales. Tonight, we are continuing our adventures in the Enemy Within campaign. And we are going to be starting today on something that could be life-threatening, deadly, or an absolute disaster. But we'll get to that in a minute.
Are there any better choices?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You are absolutely, but utterly messed up. Right. Are we ready? Then we shall begin. We left it last session with you lovely, lovely people in the Schaffenfest in Bogenhafen, where you'd got involved in finding a boat, obtaining a boat, and then losing a boat, but also investigating death and destruction. We had a night's sleep. That was fun. Testicles have recovered slightly. The pain is not so much. But we move beyond injured testicles because a beer is at the joust. So, a beer. You are now stood or climbed upon your horse, this horse that belongs to the noble that you are impersonating. You stand waiting to move out. You see the arena ahead of you. You see the tents. You see the crowds, and there's a yeah! A young squire. You don't know his name. Your helm is down, and I think that what we need to do first is we just need to basically. I think we need to do this. We need to show. We need to show. We need to show this character here first. You see ahead of you, that stood on the jousting arena, Sir Otto Schiffner of Dunkelberg. Your opponent, a grizzled knight, stands there with worn armor that has seen it has seen the joust. And we also see our hero. Although your hood is down, the plate armor you have surrounded yourself in, you are at this moment a real knight. Not just a squire, but you are dressed in the accoutrements of a knight. You are helping Primus von Bildhofen, who it seems doesn't want to fight Sir Otto on this day. Perhaps you look and perhaps you know why. As we leave you standing there, Barnabas, Martin, and Theo, could you all make average perception checks, please?
And probably what they're making perceptions checks is for me at the place where the squire is trying to shout through my armor. Oh, God, it's so hot. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. It's so hot. It's so hot.
Yes, perhaps that is indeed the case. Oh, look at this.
Brett, are you there?
Well, Brits, are you there, mate? Can you make a perception check for me? He's not there at the moment. Okay, we'll go on. Barnabas and Theo, as you are in a prime position. You are alongside. Thank you, Brits. You are alongside the tent, and Brits is there as well. Martin's there as well. You see a bear stood upon this horse. Actually, you don't think a bear knows the name of the horse either. But you're all kind of drawn to the tent that a bear has just come out of. And you can see the very dapper Primus von Bildhofen at the moment pulling a bag out and putting on some rather, how can I put it, more lower class clothing. You also see a young girl in there, maybe 17, 18, strawberry blonde bouncing hair, the buxom serving girl's outfit with a bosom upon show to the world, bright freckles upon her face, and she is helping Primus a pack, and she kind of just looks at Primus. Did you insult Sir Otto as you planned to? And he nods. So you're likely to die out there. He smiles. Could be together then. He nods again as he quickly gets up, and the tent flap just kind of close as the horn trumpets out that Sir Otto and Sir Primus von Bildhofen are drawn and called onto the field of battle. You can see that Sir Otto is sat upon a great black warhorse. You can see a shield upon his arm, and a squire is putting on a lance to his hand. A beer. Can you make a perception check, please, as you are just kicking your horse towards the arena?
can't see anything through this helmet. I can't breathe. Am I pointed in the right direction? Which way do I go?
Through the slit of the helmet, you realize that this lance is not a mere training lance. This is a full lance. As you see Otto's horse snorts out some air upon this cold and misty morning. The three of you are stood there. You've kind of seen all this as you have just quickly made your bets to one of the bookmakers that is here. You put a gold crown down for a beer to win. Sorry, Sir Primus to win, and then you put a shilling down for him to lose, didn't you? Okay,
Yeah, I did, yes. Yeah.
So if a beer wins, it's a 4-1. But it's 1-4 effectively if a beer to lose. So you're not going to make a great deal off of your shilling if he loses. And in reality, you're going to make well, the beer's going to make more because you're thinking. Thea, did you put a bet upon, or Martin, did you put a bet upon this joust?
I think I would put 5 silver shillings on for him after seeing things for him to lose.
To lose.
So I'll take my 5 off.
Wow. There is.
5 gold to win.
A gold to win?
No. 5.
Whoa.
5 gold.
Oh, 5 gold. Wow.
How much have you got?
5 gold.
Oh, is that going all in?
A consummate gambler.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put this scene upon for you all. The jousting list here, and I have put a token for both Abir and Sir Otto. And
remember all your fortune points.
I remember your fortune points, and I'm gonna just gonna quickly just for reference now. You do, as well as your fortune, you all know you have fate points, don't you? Now, fate points. When you use a fate point, it is permanently lost. So you don't get a fate point back. And using a fate point will reduce the amount of fortune points you have for a future thing. But I think I clicked the button there. Now, spending a fate, you can do a couple of things with a fate point spend. When you spend a fate point, you can do one of the following. You can do die another day. Instead of dying, your character is knocked out, left for dead, swept away by a river, or otherwise taken out of action. Your character will survive no matter the fatal incident's circumstances, but takes no further part in the encounter. And you can also use a fate point to completely avoid the incoming damage by some extraordinary fluke, such as slipping just as the blow is about to connect, with weapon mysteriously jamming, or an unexpected source of light blinding an opponent. Your character can continue on without penalty, but has no guarantee of survival in later rounds. So that is what you can do, but these are dire things that you only want to use if you have to, because you don't get it back, and there's only very limited chances of earning. You have to do something remarkably amazing to earn a fate point back. So
This conversation is making me feel like you don't hold a lot of confidence in my abilities to overcome this experience tonight. I've been training. I've been training in my mind for this a long time.
Yes, I'm sure your confidence of beer is amazing. I didn't play test this through earlier and see the result, but we'll worry about it later. So
It's my time to shine, and not just because I'm in this metal can and the sun is shining.
Exactly. And bear in mind that if you win, if you succeed and defeat Sir Otto, Primus, who is waiting for you in his tent as we speak, has promised to knight you, to make you a knight of the realm.
That's more than Barnabas ever did for me.
That is indeed very true. So,
okay, yeah, I'll give you that one.
as we begin, you start with lance in hand. You start to charge down the track to you. And we are going to begin the encounter. Abia, I am going to roll initiative. And Sir Otto has the initiative in this. You are going to get a chance to defend and then attack, but we are going to do it as if it's one person has a strike going down the field, turn, and going back is your chance to repulse. Actually, no, we'll do it at the same time. Yeah, why not? Combat's the same. So he's going to go first.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought it was a contest against each other, but you're right. It could just be two different.
It is. It is. Okay. So you charge down. Okay. The first thing I need from you, Abia, he says as he looks at mounted combat and thinks, "Oh, this is fun."
The first thing he needs is your next of kin.
Well, I think that we are going to make a ride test, please, and I will make a public ride test for Sir Otto as well. So if you can just make a ride test for me. Oh, 10. Nice. Okay. We are going to make a ride test for him. Where's his ride skill?
He has
doesn't have ride.
If only he does. He has ride horse, yes. Did that come out as public? Probably not.
It hasn't. No, it hasn't said anything.
Let's reveal it to everyone. So you seem more confident. Could you? I'm going to get Sir Otto. He's going to target you, and if you target Sir Otto as well. Now, on your combat tab, you are going to be parrying with your shield, and he is going to be attacking with his lance. So when it comes up, it is the shield large that you need to click to defend against said attack. And I'm going to do this. This is it's going to be out in the open. It is going to be public. So he got the initiative. So he is going to roll his attack first.
Oh, dear. A critical success. Oh, nice. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay.
Ooh, dear me.
Okay, well, it's out in the open, you know. You both have, I think. I mean, you both roll.
And
you
I
both
fumble.
roll criticals. You do indeed. You do indeed. Fumble.
I might, but
okay.
Since I have a 1 in 4 chance of I don't know. What
Okay.
happened.
You added a
go-
successor.
Oh, I used the wrong
Did
one.
you?
Can you cancel that
You
one? I'm
used the
sorry.
wrong.
I didn't use my glass. Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I think
If you
if
can,
I
if you
delete
can't,
that,
that's fine.
yeah, no. I think we can. Right. If you can defend against it again using a shield, and I'm hoping this is going to work, but if
it
not,
will not. It will not. So that's fine.
it
We'll
will
take
not. Right.
We'll
Okay,
take
hang on.
It's critical. It's fine.
I can re-roll it for you.
Okay. Then that's.
Oh, I should do
You deserve
all of your
Yes.
rolls.
Oh.
But you got 2 success levels. You didn't get a fumble. He did get, rather than a critical, the critical effect is nullified because it's mounted combat. And you got a critical deflection, which is going to damage your armor. So it's going to damage your breastplate, which has come up for me.
Okay.
So we're going to do that. And we are going to apply the damage to you. And you took 8 points of damage as the lance impacted into your chest, knocking you slightly.
I can't breathe.
But yes, but I want you now. So when you're targeting him, I would like you to now lance him yourself.
Excuse me. Oh, yeah, right away.
So make sure you're targeting him.
Yes. Let's show that.
Wow.
Oh,
He
okay.
is going to die and dodge. And I'm not sure if that came out publicly, but if it doesn't, we'll put it, reveal to everyone. He did indeed succeed.
Nice.
And he deflects using a shield. Your lance impacts into his shield, and you can feel the bruising around your chest. And you can see that as you just kind of look down, you can just see down the chest plate has a crack in the breastplate. As you end at the other end and turn your horse, a squire, and your lance is broken, gone. Squire hands you a new lance.
Wait, I need new armor. This armor's broken. I have to replace the armor. No, don't I have to?
Hands you that, and you can see at the end that also brings his face mask up. Sir Primus, you should not have insulted me so. You will die today.
No, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
And you can see he starts galloping the horse towards you for a second time. Okay.
He's going to be
like
very
you,
disappointed when he sees he kills the wrong person.
Quite possibly. So for Theo, Martin, and Barnabas, you see a magnificent pass as these 2 brave warriors engage. Abia, his lance impacts upon Sir Otto's shield. And Sir Otto's lance impacts upon Beer's breastplate, and you heard the metal of the armor break slightly. And as he turns around, you can see there is damage to that chest piece. It's providing 1 less protection now than it did before. And you heard the insult. Can I have you 3 make a second perception check, please? Again, it is average.
Oh, That's a critical success.
These
Two.
great
Oh.
rolls. It's awesome.
So much there.
You were saying?
Yeah.
Well,
Theo, you are more interested in looking at the fights and seeing how well a beer is doing, and for Brit, you for Martin, you are again a bit more drawn to the fight. But Barnabas,
Yes.
you now, as you just kind of glance around, hearing noise, you can just see beyond Sir Primus's tent. You can see Sir Primus now in a funny hat. He's got dirt all over his face. He's got a shoulder bag and another bag, along with the buxom young wench, arm in arm, just kind of looking around. He kind of sees that you've spotted him, just kind of tips his hand like this, and starts going into the crowd. Yeah,
I ain't got a clue what that's about, but yeah, I'm gonna follow him. Just see if I can.
you get what with your eyes, or are you actually going to leave the fight and go and follow him?
Oh no, just with my eyes. Yeah. No,
Okay.
I've got a shilling on
he's-
this fight. You know, I want to stay.
Yeah.
I want to see.
he is almost blending now into the yokels, into the crowd. And you look at his clothes as you follow, and they are somewhat dirtier than you'd expect any sort of noble or learned man to wear. They're tattered, they're coarse, and they're rough. And you just kind of glance to the main tent, the main arena area, and you can see Sir Primus's father is sat in there watching this battle. Yes. So,
Okay.
a beer.
Okay.
As you gasp for breath, are you charging down for your second part?
oh, of course. I mean, now it's easier to breathe because there's a gaping hole in my breastplate, allowing more air to get in. It alleviates a bit of the breathing difficulties that I've been having.
It is indeed a lot easier to breathe. You are absolutely you're absolutely correct on that. So, can you? And I'm going to let you this time. You get the first attack. So, could I? Can I get you to make for me? I'm just going to put something down there.
Oh,
Can I just get you to target Sir Otto
Mhm.
and make a lance attack?
all right. Let me get that out of the way first here. Bear with me. Oh, that was yeah. I'll
You
go
can
ahead
use
and, yeah. I think I have
fortune
3.
point to re-roll it. Yeah, I mean
no,
you've got
you
a
know
fairly
what?
good
I
chance.
don't think so. It's not giving me that option.
Oh, hang on, it possibly could
Yeah.
be. Hang on, let me just check something because let me just there you go. You basically
Unless
you've re-rolled one thing, haven't you?
No,
So
okay,
there we
I
go.
found it now. Yes, I can
yeah.
actually use a fortune point to re-roll. Maybe I was on the wrong. Yeah, I can. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh, crap. That did something different. It deleted it, but that's the same thing. I'll just remove me by 1. Again,
That's fine.
I miss.
That's fine.
So let's remove 1 fortune point.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
starts with 1. That's fine. I have 1 left.
You didn't target him, so let me just.
I did. Oh, I did target him. But
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I am just.
Sorry.
I am going to just do that again, and.
Hang on, maybe I can.
Right, so Otto, there we go. It's Otto is defending. Okay, all right. So he is going to make a shield. Ooh. He won.
Yes,
So there is no damage. As again, he deflects your blow. But you can see that he, as you are running towards each other, you can see he just tips his lance down slightly as he and just going to make that okay as he is targets the horse and yes and the horse okay his lance it's almost as if a divot of the ground caught the lance, and the lance impacts straight into the front left leg of the horse. I am going to need you to make for me now. And he says, as he's looking for the right book for it, I need you to make. You're going to basically you've been knocked off the horse.
Right, a flying in the air roll is what you want.
I need a flying in the air roll. I need an acrobatics roll from you, please.
Well, I would be happy to oblige, but that is an advanced skill.
Oh, is it? Sorry, athletics. Athletics. Sorry, athletics.
Okay.
Athletics. Yes, athletics.
I never, ever re-roll a 99. Okay. It's my rule because it's a perfect story.
Okay. Okay. I feel. Do any of you other players have anything against Beer's character? Is there any lingering antagonism in the background that you're frustrated by him or he's annoyed you in some way? I need someone to volunteer to roll a 1d10 for me, please. Does anyone have the
gold? Does that count?
Does anyone have the courage?
That voted for him to lose. I will roll the d10.
Okay. Could you roll a d10 then, please?
A d10.
D10.
I'm very, very sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, so 6
there.
plus 4 is 10. Abir, you are clumped to the ground. You are on 0 wounds. Your tailbone is battered. Your armor is battered. And as you look, you see your horse. The lance has broke. The lance is sticking into the horse. It's definitely caught an artery or something quite serious because blood is spurting out of the horse as you struggle to your feet, battered and bruised. There's a oh from the crowd as you get up. This horse is going to die eventually.
I think
What do
likely
you do?
the blood is also splurting on me, so I probably think it's my blood at this point as well.
Okay.
So as I'm covered in blood and stuff like this, it's hard for me to get up and move and stuff like this. I can't breathe. I'm gonna rip off my helmet because I'm suffocated. I'm just gonna take it, throw it to the ground, and go and just like taking huge gulps of air, and then I'm gonna check my body to see where I'm hurt. I'm bleeding. And
you can see as you cry out the helmet of there's a gasp from some of the audience. You can see as you're looking around, Otto, helmet now off, is marching down towards you. He has got this rather large flail in his hand. And he looks like he has dropped the shield and he has just got his flail and he is swinging it around as if he's heading down to finish you off. You can see it looks like a someone of authority, not a knight, but a man at arms, comes running out. They look at the blood all over your armor, and this blood has kind of, it's got all into your hair and on your face as it's splurting out. And you can see they look down at this lance sticking out, and you can see one of them just pulls out a sword and puts the horse out of its misery, knowing it was never going to recover. It was as good as dead and would have bled out in pain and suffering.
I thought you were going to say he was going to put the sword in his hand.
Exactly. Well, that's yeah. I will be extending my hand out towards Sir Otto, because that's what you do to congratulate him on his obvious win.
You kind of hold your hand out. You do have a sword attached to your belt. You can see Otto just kind of pulls the sword out. Primus, get up! We finish this now! And he starts swinging his mace around. And look, some of the crowd who don't seem to see that you are not Primus. What do you want to do?
I'll take out my sword and I'll go. Is this normal after the jousting? We're supposed to sword too. It's my first time, but nice to have the opportunity. I don't know if I'm feeling so good for a sword fight though now. I thought these things were normally rigged. You're supposed to wear padded armor and the lances are supposed to be blunted and stuff. I have 0 wounds left, so I'm not in good shape. So I'm not gonna. I want to role play more. I'm in pain and it's hurting, but I'm I'm fine. Still trying to do the knightly thing.
Absolutely, I wholeheartedly appreciate the valor and the honor you have put on there. I'd like you to make for me. I'd like you to make a leadership test, please.
That I will take my last, and I will, because it's a story thing. It's not a combat thing.
Yeah,
so
that's fine. Yeah. And it's only 94, not a 99.
Yes, exactly. It's not a 99. Okay. Still not as good. Yeah, I don't re-roll 99.
I am gonna make. I am going to first off. I am going to remove that because he has taken that off. And he is going to make a perception check. And I'm going to make this a public role. And he kind of, wow, of course he's got advantage, hasn't he? Because he's been in the combat. He kind of stares at you. Who are you?
I'm Abir Parash of the Knights of the Broken Sword. Squire. I hope I did okay for my first time. You're
There
a formidable
is
opponent.
A gasp. You're not Primus.
Oh, no. Primus met me the other day. He'd asked me to meet him for lunch.
My lords!
And then...
Deception!
No. There was no deception. I did fight you today. I lost spectacularly. You're an excellent... But could you blame me? An opportunity to joust against Sir Otto. I mean, it wasn't an opportunity I could forgo upon. I mean, on my honor, I dearly regret it now because my body seems to be failing me at the moment. But it was truly an honor, sir.
And he just stares down at you in... You're almost... There's anger there that softens to pity, to disgust. So his honor has been harmed. And you can see some soldiers come marching out in to the arena, and it's deathly silence.
Primus is in the tent. I'm sure if we get armor on him, he'll be happy to come out and fight you now that I lost.
You see, Sir Otto looks towards Primus's tent. He glances and sees Barnabas, Martin, and Theo stood nearby the tent closed. And you can see this knight come marching now towards the three of you as you're stood there. Is there anything you three would like to do? As you can see that two soldiers are picking up a beer right now.
This armor is so heavy. Do they always make it so heavy?
I'm going to step to the side because I can see that there's been some shenanigans going on, and I'm just going to kind of like gesture for the guards to walk past and go and get the person that's... Although I went against him, he's still a companion, he's still technically a friend. And I don't like the way he's been treated, so I'm just gonna, friend.
Technically a friend.
Acquaintance. And I'm just gonna gesture into the tent and...
Okay. Anything from Martin and Barnabas? Are you doing the similar sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the knight go off with the...
You
the
didn't,
lens.
no.
I'm a bit oblivious, but I'm a bit annoyed that I've lost 5 gold.
That is indeed true. It's been an unlucky day. You are going to have to make a beer suffer for this in the future. It's cost you money.
How much do I win?
You will be able to collect. How much did you put down? 5 silver.
5 silver.
So it will be 1 silver. And let's have a look. 2 seconds. 1 silver is 24. We'll say it's 1 silver and 12 brass pennies, plus you get your stake back of a silver. So you're going to get back an extra 1 silver and 12 brass pennies. As you quickly, and you put 1 silver on him to lose, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah.
So you will get back. So how much did you put on, Theo? Is it 1 silver?
No, I put 5 silvers on.
You put 5 silver on it. Okay, so you'll get 6 brass pennies, we'll say, give or take.
Yay! And my shillings back.
Plus your stake back.
Okay.
You can see as you quickly just pay up before they realise that this match is actually void, and yeah, this is going to be interesting. As also marches past the three of you, you can see the raconteur, the bookie says, "Well, I was expecting more blood than that. Pleasure of business with these gentlemen." And he sidles off into the crowd. You can see Sir Otto just kind of rips over to him, "Primus!" And as you're kind of all there, you see the tent is empty. You can see that the back of the tent has a cut in it. And Abir, you're kind of helped up and marched over by the soldiers. And again, you see the tent empty. And there is no Primus there. He kind of turns, Otto turns to you, Abir. "Where is he, fool?"
He was. What do you mean? Where is he? I was with you. How do I know where he is? He was here when we left. Maybe I was a fool, but an ambitious one, wouldn't you say? I mean, the chance and at the Schaffenfest. I mean, it's. How could I not? I'm stammering. I don't like being called a fool.
Okay. As you're stood there, you are a fool, yes, but an honest fool, a good fool. Then there is more motion around you, as you can see. More guards coming, more soldiers, and you can see. Grand Duke Leopold, who is Primus's father, marching down, surrounded by 4 guards. And he looks at the group of you, because you're all kind of still around about. And he looks at you, Abir. "Why are you wearing my son's armor, and where is my son?" See,
your son, he gave me the opportunity to joust against Sir Otto. I of course couldn't refuse such an offer. He promised to knight me for my efforts. I am still but a squire, but I am a squire of the Order of the Broken Sword, and I am working my way up to knighthood in whatever honest fashion I can find. Your son had confidence in me. He gave me an opportunity. Nobody's ever given me that type of opportunity before. Your son, maybe he saw something in me that nobody else did. I hope you see the same thing in me, sir. I'm assuming he's also a knight.
He's a Grand Duke. He's kind of maybe a bit, and it's one of the electors. He's one of the rulers of the empire. You're almost kind of wanting to bow down on your knees and kiss his feet.
I probably am at the same time then.
That's probably true. You probably are groveling there a bit. And for Theo and Martin and Barnabas, you don't often get the chance to be this close to someone so important. Kind of looks.
Go on, Strain.
No, you.
Yeah, well, I was gonna just jump in and say, "Oh, your Royal Highness is I saw someone that looked like your son go off in that direction with some young wench, blonde hair, just over that way." And I'll point to in a sort of
God.
away direction.
Are
Kind
you
of looks at you and-
purposefully telling him the wrong color hair, or it was ginger
No,
hair?
she was
blonde hair, strawberry blonde,
strawberry
blonde hair
blonde,
with
okay.
freckles. Yes,
Yeah.
strawberry blonde hair with freckles. You saying the freckles?
no, just the blonde hair.
Okay, that sounds like Gertrude. Oh, my son. No, Sir Otto. Please accept my apologies for the dishonor my son has inflicted upon your honor. You can see Sir Otto is struggling to maintain that anger.
They
And then he
only
kind of
left
looks.
They only left not 1 minute ago. If you're quick, you can hurry and catch them.
And it turns. You two, go find my son. See, Sir Otto starts moving. Otto. Stay.
Shit.
Is it a traditional that there are physicians on hand to treat the jousters that have been grievously wounded?
You can see, Sir Otto, you are not grievously wounded. You are battered and bruised. Your
Thank you.
pride more bruised than anything else.
Thankfully, this blood wasn't mine.
Is this joust void? Do I get my gold back?
Well, technically, I mean, reality, yeah. I mean, Theo got some winnings back for his, but technically, technically this would be void because technically that is not Sir Primus, and you were betting on Sir Primus to win. You weren't betting on a beer, so technically this would be void.
I'll be doing what quite a bit of the crowd would be doing then, is looking for the person that took my bet.
Oh
That's
yeah, and there are
disappeared.
several people are taking bets as now more and more people seem to be aware that something is amiss with this battle.
Technically, my bet stands because my bet was for Sir Primus to win. I don't care who the opponent was. Mine was for him to win.
Can you make a perception check for me, Martin?
And try. I failed twice in a row. Just a normal challenging.
Just a normal challenging, yes, please.
Oh shit.
Oh, gee.
The dice
dear.
are not with Martin. There's definitely some karma element that is causing.
Dice are loaded.
Yeah. Yeah, the dice are definitely. It's like the match was fixed as well. Yeah, you start looking around
Gonna be a riot.
for there, and yeah, it's only someone. There was an agitator here that would rile the crowd up. It could be a riot. It could be rather crazy. And we don't have anyone like that though. You can see.
I'm good with crowds.
Yeah, I know. You can see the Grand Duke turns to Sir Otto. Sir Otto, if you come and see me this evening, we'll discuss the matter of your honour and how we can recompense it. He kind of turns to your beer. You have dishonoured yourself. Deception.
I was led to understand that this was a set up thing, that this was known. I never intended to dishonor myself nor Sir Otto. And in fact, I hope that I've proven myself worthy of continued confidence for me to have taken on Sir Otto and lasted the 2 rounds that I did. And I may have even lasted more if my horse wasn't accidentally impaled by Sir Otto's strangely pointy lance. And
You can see the Grand Duke turns. Yes, sort of. It does seem you got caught by the ground and your lance dropped. My lance did indeed drop. Well, perhaps. Perhaps there is a way that we can make sure that honor is not hurt and that there is no riot here. Otto, just step aside a moment and see Otto and the Grand Duke just step out of earshot. Two guards kind of stand covering them as they just quietly whisper.
Barnabas, you don't think they want me to get into another suit of armor and do that again? I don't think my body could do that now.
No, I don't think they're going to allow that somehow.
Maybe this time they won't allow me to take off my helmet, and they'll think that I am Primus. And I mean, maybe I could take him this time. I've learned so much. I would like a chance to sleep though, and.
I think you should look for retribution because that family has slandered your good name and made
you. Think I should challenge him?
I think you should query and talk to him about how their bad reputation, their son has swindled you, conned you, and made you practically sacrifice your life.
Well, that's a duke, isn't that's what they do with people like us all the time?
But not on a big stage for everyone to see where their coward of a son has ran away and not risen to the challenge to stand for honor for his house.
You mean he's gone? He didn't just go to get a Frankfurter or something, or to bet on himself? Oh, that would be very foolish, eh? Yes, I'd like to put, 3 gold on myself, as he's there betting and I'm the one on the horse.
I saw him leave.
Well, maybe he'll come back.
On himself. He didn't bet on himself.
You can see the two guards part as the Grand Duke is there, and you can see Sir Otto is striding away. Squire Parash, stand.
Well, if I'm still wearing the armor, I'll need help, but I stand.
Yeah, you're lifted up onto your feet.
I'll come in and hook my arm around the back of one of his arms and start to hoist them up.
Kind of the cracked breastplate, it kind of rubs against your bruised chest, and he kind of looks at you. It seems that you have been wronged by my son. Is there anything I can do to alleviate the stain upon you?
Well, to be honest, your son did give me an opportunity, and I am grateful to him for that. At least I don't know when I would ever have an opportunity to participate in the joust forever. I want to continue to earn my way as a knight, and so I only ask that you absolve me of any sins or guilty deeds for my part in what I now understand was a deception that was unknown to you and to everybody else. I really only understood that I was being put in as a proxy, and that it was not therefore a deceptive thing. So if you forgive me that part of the deception, I would be eternally grateful.
Anyone else want to jump in and offer any suggestions or assistance to pour a beer?
I'm not going to say it.
How about any monetary compensation.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
I've got something in my head, but it's not with a beer. So I want to cause a ruckus. I want to cause a riot, and I'm just thinking
you want the
about
strawberry blonde with freckles is what you want.
Yeah, well,
he's already been tried to be married off once in this campaign.
Yeah, and
that was the first episode. That was a while ago. That was
she had very red hair. So,
she did have very red. Yeah.
I like how you remember that all those weeks ago.
I've got a picture of her.
It's on his phone.
Here, I've got a picture of her. Yes.
All right. You know what? I think there is a way to return the honor to Sir Otto. And I say this with all humility, and will continue to work to better myself in my station and to earn the very thing that I'm going to ask for. But should I have been to be somehow knighted, then Sir Otto would have therefore been competing against a knight, which would restore his honor, as opposed to him having fought against a squire.
You can see the Grand Duke. An interesting request. I shall weigh your answer. And at the end of the Schaffenfest, we shall talk once again. And perhaps we will sort out something for you.
Thank
course,
you, my liege.
This despicable situation should not be something that is spread around. You would not want to earn Otto's displeasure again. The Schaffenfest ends in 4 days. I shall send for you. Where can I find you?
The question is, are we still on Martin's boat? And I don't know if it's going to stay 4 days in town. So I will give the name of an inn that I know that I could at least pick up messages from if I'm not indeed staying there.
Okay, yeah.
We've got a stolen rowing boat. We could stay on that. Might be a bit.
Stolen, liberated, Martin, liberated.
You can go back to the order.
We shall meet in 4 days. And we shall decide what happens then.
I was tempted instead to give him the name of the hospital I intended to check myself into, but that would have been too much.
Zihi, get out of my son's armor.
Yeah, I'm going to undo the straps as much as I can.
He turns and leaves with the entourage. One guard stays. I'll stay here while you remove yourself from the armor. Perhaps your friends can assist you.
Thank you, sir. Oh, that's an odd color of
And he
purple.
stands outside the tent as you are all kind of ushered into the tent and perhaps discuss what's next. But as you take the armor off with the help, you can see your whole chest area is bruised beyond measure of what you think is possible. And you feel in a pretty bad shape if you are indeed honest. And you are left there to strip off. So, what is next? As you are now returned to your original character sheet, which is now down in wounds.
Okay.
And
Barnabas, I, I think I may have just suffered more grievously than you did at the carnival fight.
I don't know. Let me just check on that, and I'll just actually just go and grab a bear's nuts, and no, you're a lot better off than what I was. They're still in the same place.
Look at the shade of brown and purple on these bruises. I've never seen colors like this before. They're so dark.
Your balls are still in the right place. Only when can you taste your balls would you be anywhere close to how I was.
Okay. Well.
right. Okay, Martin. I would like you to make for me an average intelligence check, please. So go to your main screen, you click on the value of your intelligence, change it to average, and make a quick roll for me.
Intelligence.
It's not the I, it's the int.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got loads of intelligence.
You have, yes.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Nice.
You do realize with your criminal connections, you could probably find a way to maybe find the person that was involved in the betting situation in town. You have a knowledge of Bogenhafen and you have a knowledge of the criminal underworld. So that is something you can look up to try and recover your 5 gold crowns. Other than that, what would the 4 of you like to do now? As you are almost escorted out of the tent as the soldiers come in and start clearing up and packing up what is left in here.
That would be my priority, to get my money back.
Okay.
So I can fritter it away again.
So you can flitter it away again. Yes.
Yeah.
I would probably stick with Martin for the best part of things, so go and help him get his gold back.
Well,
do we want to carry on the other boat?
Oh no, we need to find out what happened with
your boat.
Herbal.
Herbal, yeah.
Yes,
oh, yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
So you Beer, you do know where Herbal died, and you did go and look there yourself, but you weren't with the others, so you could take them to where the incident happened.
Yeah, I can. I believe it was not far from a wall, just like
it's not far from the walls of the city. Right. Yeah, and it's near here. As you head out of the jousting area and you head south towards the west towards the wall, heading south, you come across Dr. Malthus's Zoocopia, as you met earlier. The dwarf Grunny, and you were given an opportunity to earn some money by advertising this event. And as you head there, you can see there is almost quite a crowd gathering. And you can see there is a large tent set up. And you can see, roll up, roll up. Come witness the most original and astounding display of zoological curiosities ever placed in exhibition in the entire length and breadth of our glorious empire. Welcome to Dr. Malthus's Zootopia. And there's a chair, and you can see this dwarf kind of opening the tent and taking a shilling from people, and people that are going in. And as you try and fight your way through to get to where you want to, you kind of get mingled up into the crowd and into the queue. And you kind of just, because the door is open, inside there is a cage. And you can see something very strange, a small three-legged goblin, a green skin in the cage. A three-legged. Theo, this creature that you see is maybe not something that should be allowed.
Like to further inspect this creature for its legitimacy first.
There is a burly dwarf in the way, and he's kind of holding the curtain open and closing, letting people in, and he kind of holds out his hand, shilling to go in.
Don't get close to it. It's a chaos creature.
I'm going to just stare up at the dwarf, stare up at the orc, and just go, that's a three-legged beast. This is witch hunter business now, out my road.
He kind of stands in front of you. Don't make fun with me, mate. You want to see what's inside? It's a shilling. Too late for your job, sir. Kind of looks at a beer as if a beer knows him.
Oh, that's okay. I don't feel much like wearing anything over my body anymore.
Let us through, young fellow.
What about an employee discount?
I would like you, Theo. I'd like you to make an intimidate roll, please.
Can I help
Challenging.
Theo intimidate by standing behind him and look menacing? Maybe fingering my hammer.
I am. You can finger whatever you want to. Yes. In that case, in the modifier box, can you put 10, please, Theo, on your challenging check?
I will indeed. Characteristics, strength. Okay.
It is. Yes.
That's not rolling. There we go.
10 on.
Oh,
There you go.
No, there we go. Took a second.
Ooh, 34. Nice. You can see the dwarf is almost stopped in his tracks by your intimidating scowl, your intense interest in getting in there to inspect
the creature?
The creature, yes.
The creature. See if there's a cardboard tube attached to a goblin.
You can see as you look in, there is And I'm going to show some pictures. I think enemies in shadows, adventure, the shaft and face. So I'm just gonna show you. This is the dwarf that is on the door, just to give you an idea about the dwarf. And
I do admire his hat.
his hat is rather in good. And where? And there is let me just do this for you. Why can't I find him? Thank you, Foundry. You are awesome as ever. Okay. And you can see through the tent flap, there is there's an individual there it's human. He's not the tallest man. He's not the most handsome, but he has eyes are glittering with shoulder-length, shiny blonde hair and a very dazzling smile. Clothes are old and faded, but colourful, with a top hat with feathers sticking out of it. And I'm just looking to see if I can actually find a bloody an image of this guy. But the dwarf, you're a witch hunter.
Yes.
And at that point, the other guy in there kind of reaches into the cave, grabs hold of a chain, which is attached to a collar around this goblin's neck, and the chain, or the collar, kind of just drops open as the chain pulls it apart, and you can see this creature, this skinny, green-skinned goblin, just kind of runs straight at the bars, and it contorts and squeezes its way through the bars. Says, from many of the people, and you can see it's running out. The dwarf kind of stops what he's doing, steps and it stops looking at you, and just jumps in to try and catch hold of this creature as it's attempting to run out and past you. Does anyone want to do anything? To Theo, you are the most intent person here. Did you want to try and grab the goblin?
I will try and grab the goblin, yes.
Okay. So I am going to need from you, he says as he looks at your... Do you have melee brawling?
I do have melee brawling.
You do have melee brawling. Okay.
I do. Yes.
Excellent. That is delightful. Can you make a challenging melee brawling test?
I can indeed. I think I am going to try. What is that? Press to re-roll again?
On the test area, you right-click it and you do re-roll, and that uses one of your fortune points to re-roll it.
Let's go for that one.
Oh. Now, you can take a dark deal to re-roll it. It gets a bit of corruption for doing it, but that is the only way that you can do anything bar fail and fumble this grab test. But, this is a creature of chaos. Maybe the corruption is there that you want to stop it, and you being close to it is imbuing you with the corruption.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's get this going, shall we?
So again, right-click it again, take a dark deal. That will increase your corruption by 1.
Oh, Jesus.
But but at least it's not a fumble. Because hang on, let's
Yeah.
have a look. If that fumble had been, let's have, what would the fumble have been? You catch a part of your catch a part of your anatomy, lose one wound, ignoring tongue. So basically, you trip, fall, and you catch your balls on something. So let's
swollen plums, right?
Yes, you get a pair of swollen plums. You kind of try and grab hold of it. Kind of slips through your hand. Does anyone else want to try and grab this thing?
I'll have a go. I think I've got.
Go on then. Melee brawling. If you don't have melee brawling. Do you have melee brawling?
I can't remember.
No, you've Martin. You've got melee brawling.
Yeah.
You have, yeah.
Combat. Isn't it? Is it combat?
No, it's just on your skill test, just on your skills, melee brawling skill.
Mine's on the right hand side.
Yeah, it's on the right hand side, melee brawling.
Yeah, 37.
Yeah.
And it's challenging. Sorry, was it
challenging? Yes, yeah.
I haven't got brawling. I've only got melee and melee basic, so I ain't got.
Basically, melee brawling, you can make a melee skill without any bonuses, so just on your weapon skill. Unless Martin, do you want to re-roll that with a fortune point?
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, so right click it. Could be a reward for grabbing it.
Use fortune point to re-roll.
Yes.
Look at that. It tries to slip past you. You can see the others are thinking about grabbing it, but you just grab hold of its middle leg. It does have 3 legs, and grab hold of this goblin and lift it into the air. It's squealing.
Grabbed it by its third leg. Okay.
You've grabbed it by its third leg, which it does have toes. It does have toes on its third leg. You can't see any reproductive organs, but it definitely has a leg and third knee joint and a foot. You see, you grab hold of it, and you can see this. Oh, that's why. That's why. Hang on. I should read a little bit more, shouldn't I? There he is. Right. A few characters. This is the other guy. This is Dr. Malthus. He kind of comes, oh, thank you. And he kind of comes up to you and, a reward for saving my exhibit. He kind of looks, a shilling and a free show for you all. And he kind of just hands each of you a shilling and goes, Martin, to grab the goblin off you. Please come in, watch the show. He kind of looks at you, Theo, and your intense scowling as you'd already tried to grab the goblin first.
As he goes to kind of grab the goblin, I'm going to come in between Martin and him so that he can't access and just stand straight in front of him. It's like,
don't worry. It is just a creature. It is just a goblin. It is nothing evil, nothing bad. A bad goblin. He kind of slaps its head as Martin's still holding it. Please come in. Come and see the show. Well, these are foul creatures. Greenskins, you know. We captured it. As you are now almost inside the tent, you can see there are several other oddities in there. You can see in a cage there is a long-haired ape. You can see a dog with, rather than 2 eyes, has a single eye in its forehead. And a few other things. There's a woman in there, an older woman, not in a cage, but sat on a chair. Um, quite saggy body with big drooping breasts hanging down in a very thin clothing, but she's got a huge beard and
It's like a
moustache
freak show.
on her face. It is a freak show, and you have had 2 people die to an unusual something. Maybe this could be a place to get some information,
Maybe we
because
could
there are
tell
definitely
Barnabas here
freaks
with
here.
his humongous balls.
Well, that is true. Yes.
Yeah, they actually swing a little bit lower now.
And his voice goes here. Please come in.
Do they waggle to and from?
Come in, please. You, sir. And he kind of looks at you, Theo. Please come in, have a look. Maybe there's something worse than the 3-legged goblin in here. But don't worry. That's the dastardly one-eyed dog of Dusseldorf. And that is the horrendously hairy horror of the Hockland. He points at the long-haired ape creature. And I am Dr. Malthus. Dr. Malthus, please come in. Please, everybody, we have the creature. Please, if you could throw it back in its cage, sir.
I'll go and do that. I'll go and place it back in its cage.
You can see the dwarf in there puts the collar around its neck, and again, it's chained now to the floor and slams the cage shut. And yeah, for Theo, you are in this tent. And see creatures that are almost an abomination. A one-eyed dog. So yeah, as you're kind of stood there looking around, and
do I have a way to sense if witchcraft has been involved in any way, shape, or form in the creation of these creatures?
You have no way of determining witchcraft, but these are, if these are all real creatures, there potentially are some things in here that may be illegal. And
I would like to have a good look around everything within the kind of area and vicinity of all these creatures to see if there's anything that might be mystical of nature.
Okay, yeah, you start separating and start looking around. I
feel that in my history of becoming a witch hunter and stuff like that, we would have had experience of freak shows and stuff before and knowing.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely things here that are,
but they're not
necessarily
the beasts themselves.
Yeah, definitely something. Like I said, you've all been given a silver shilling, by the way.
Just remind me. You know when we found that the female captain on that ship that was murdered? Did we find a bloody footprint?
There was a clawed footprint there. Yes.
Clawed footprint.
Yes. But there was nothing at the bounty hunter's death behind the lock, stock, and whatever it is, lawyer files.
She'd had a chest or a throat ripped out, hadn't she?
Basically, from throat down to navel, chest ripped open, heart ripped out, and that was the same with the bounty hunter that locked you into the lawyer's office.
Has that ape got claws? Does it appear to have claws?
Yes, it's got some claws. but the foot is much larger and wider.
Hmm.
Do goblins in this world speak common? Would we be able to have a conversation with?
No, they don't speak common as far as you're aware. They have their own guttural, horrible, disgusting, chaotic language.
So they are chaos.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They are bad. They are hunted down by everyone, and yes, they are bad. Yes, nasty, nasty things. You can see the dwarf is kind of now rattling alongside the cage with the goblin in, and the bearded lady gives you a smile, Theo, as you are staring intently at her, looking her up and down. It's all real, son. And she smiles, a smile with just one tooth in her mouth, but that thick black beard, scraggly, it hasn't been cut in a while, and you kind of you reach out and grab hold of it and see if it's a fake.
No, I think I'll be more kind of like revolted by her. And just take that wee kind of step away and just as I step away, I will stroke my own kind of like chin at the same time, almost in contemplation, as if to say, is it better than mine? I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's definitely better than yours. Oh yeah, it's a full bushy black beard growing. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost strange. It's disturbing beard and breasts. It just doesn't kind of ring true for you all.
I'd like to speak to the owner.
Okay, you can see it's the guy that paid the shilling. He kind of looks at you and yes, can I help you?
You seem to be a man that knows about unusual creatures.
Well, I have travelled far and wide to obtain such creatures to astound, delight, and put fear into the minds of the people so they see the bad things that are out there. As you all know, there's very bad things out there in the world, and without people much as me bringing knowledge to the masses, how will someone recognize a goblin if they don't see it? I mean, they all hear they're greenskins where there's something more. Look at his look, and you can see the goblin is teeth growling, and the dwarf seems to be taunting it at the moment.
I'm more interested in things that you don't have.
Oh,
the unusual.
What are you looking for? Oh, the unusual. I know many things about the unusual, sir. What would you like to know?
Recently, we've been plagued by death around us. Creatures killing people, split from neck to navel. Single line, like nothing inside.
Sounds like you have found something and dangerous stalking you. Wow. There are many beasts and creatures out there that could do such a thing. Things that inhabit your nightmares. Things.
These things are no nightmare.
Raw.
These things
are real.
Have you
seen the beast? Describe what you've seen. Navel, did it do anything unusual to the victims?
And I'm going to look around to the others who have all seen the different bodies in different states to kind of get like a recollection from what everybody can remember.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you know that the heart was taken out of the bounty hunter's victim and on the boat.
Claws on the feet.
Claws on the feet, and it wasn't a blade. The chest was almost torn open. And as
Did you hear anything on the boat from like the kind of noise?
No, you just heard her gasp and scream, and then it was silenced very quickly. I'm going to make a skill roll for him. What shall we make? Let's make that. It sounds like you have come across some foul demon of chaos. You are cursed, all of you, if this thing is hunting you down. You are a danger to everyone around you. I have heard stories, terrible stories. Foul beasts of chaos stalking villages, hunting, taking the heart to use in foul rituals, to try and control, to try and open something unnatural.
What are the name of these beasts?
I know them only as hell demons.
How do we destroy or find, identify these hell demons? The more we know, the more we're going to be prepared to take them down.
You need to capture them. You need silver traps. They're vulnerable to silver, you know. Watch their claws. Their claws have a poison upon it. Stops the blood from congealing up. So they're able to reach out and rip the heart upon. And see, there's people now around that are almost captivated by, and his voice is almost getting a little bit louder as he does. But whatever you do not turn your back on the beast. The beast has a way sneaking around you, surprising you.
Do they shapeshift?
I have heard stories that some do, but I do not know if this one you have. Have you seen the creature? Did you see any part of it? Did you see anyone close by?
Not at all.
Taking attention on it. Perhaps this thing moves around in the dead of night. Was it nighttime when you found these things?
Every time we found them, it's been night.
Every time you found them, it's been night. I sense something foul and devilish here. Something that you may have to do unspeakable things to defeat. But I feel that you have courage and the wits to do it.
I have one more question for you.
Go ahead, please. Another question.
Are you friendly with the other entertainers here?
I do know some of them, yes.
I've recently met a gypsy woman.
Oh.
And I would like to know
indeed?
a little bit about her.
Magretzi. She has the sight, I fear. She has the sight. Do not ignore her. She calls you. Go see her.
She has called.
Do not miss seeing her. You do not want to be cursed by her evil or her good.
Will she be able to remove the curse if we are cursed?
Oh, quite possibly. But removal of a curse is not an easy thing to do. I have no knowledge of curses myself. But there is always a way to remove a curse.
And what would that be?
Well, you would need to speak to her, not me. I am no mystic. I am a purveyor of the entertainment of the creatures that should be hidden away in darkness and that scare children. But as you can see here, they're not so scary. In fact, the bearded woman is probably the most scary thing here. And at that point, there is and you can see that the goblin in the cage has just bitten the finger off of the dwarf. It's grabbed the keys off his belt and jabbed them into his stomach. Pulls and breaks the chain, and again jumps through the cage. But rather than running through the towards the flap and where you are, it just kind of ducks underneath the tent itself. There's a scream, and you go, bloody thing! You have to hold up what is left of his finger, which is now half gone, kind of hanging off, by a bit of skin on there. And there's again more screams from the crowds. And as this happens, suddenly the tent flap opens behind you, and you see two soldiers of the watch, state soldiers. What's going on here? We heard screams earlier and now again. And you can see these two soldiers are kind of looking around here. There's a creature that escaped. And you can see this Dr. Matthias says, of course my exhibits sometimes get out of hand, but we're normally very careful. That our displays are completely legal here. But it is a goblin. It is gone. You must get it down. He's going, oh, God, two soldiers. Oh, damn it. Call the watch. And he kind of pulls out a whistle and blows. It's okay. These fine fellows here have experience at catching the goblin. They've already caught it once. And he kind of turns to you as a group. If you recover the goblin, and he kind of pulls out 5 gold crowns, this is yours, bringing back to me.
I'll kind of look around at everybody else, just looking for a kind of nod or a shake of the head if we're willing to take up the challenge.
I've already started to go around the tent to try to head him off the other way.
You thought you were just running away.
Can you make, therefore, a perception check for me, Abir, as you rush outside and start looking around?
I think he went this way.
Oh, outstanding.
Did anybody see the goblin? The green goblin, 3-legged goblin. You can't miss him. Tripod goblin. That's what he's called.
You can see as you're looking, there's a few screams as this creature is monster. You can see the 3 of you that are left inside. You see the guard. Well, I'm impressed at the civic nature of you fellows. The city, the town, will also give you 5 gold crowns if you were to apprehend this foul creature. And we can give you accommodation at the Journey's End Tavern for your troubles as well.
Sounds delightful.
Delightful. It's stupid enough to take that, not take this on. I mean, 5 gold crowns? Hell.
10 crowns, it makes up what you've lost and some more. But still the chance of getting... You can see that beer seems to have gone outside when you kind of do this. Yeah. Well, I suggest you go on then. You can see Dr. Professor, and the 5 gold crowns and the 5 from the guards will be yours. Do not worry, everybody. The exhibit is here, okay? The rest of these fine creatures of the forest are here. Do not worry. As you kind of all, I guess, step outside of the tent. Can I have the rest of you make a perception check as you go searching and looking around. Ooh, wow.
Nice.
Theo's on top of things. What about Martin? Is Martin going to make a test as well? Based on his success, though, Martin will probably fail.
When my eyes work, yeah.
When your eyes work, yes.
Yep. I've not got my glasses on.
Ah.
You got a 12.
Yeah, Martin, your eyes obviously aren't working too well, the old sea dog that you are. But both Barnabas and Theo, as you step out, you can see a beer is looking back towards the jousting area. But as you look around, you can see that it is gone out of the tent and actually into the Bogenhofen town itself. And as it goes through the gates, it screams. You see it turns to go south down the wall. What are you doing?
Should we just go literally run after it?
I think we should just shout this way first.
Yeah, okay.
So that Abir and Martin can center themselves.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, there.
Yeah.
Have to share the money. Oh dear.
Abir's checking his reflection in a puddle or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. It's amazing. You go chasing after this creature. You follow it down, and basically, if I go onto the map, so let me get my little drawing tool. Let's go freehand. So basically, the tent area is kind of where this little line is, and maybe I should choose a better color than white, but we'll go with it. And the goblin has kind of gone down in that direction. Can you see that on the map?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't get a better color than white.
Nice.
You all go chasing down after it. You follow it all the way down to here. And as you head down, you can see that where the goblin is there, it looks back, sees you chasing it. It kind of lifts something off of the floor, a piece of metal, a round piece of metal, maybe the size of a shield. And you can see it jumps down into a hole. As you head down, you can see it's a manhole cover, and there is a smell coming from. Well, Bogenhofen is a modern town. It has sewers going underneath it, where those people that have an outhouse that works, waste is driven and flushed into the river. The same river that Theo fell into only a few days ago. But yeah, you can see a sewer below you, a long stone constructed tube going down. And as you look down, you can smell the shit and the human and animal waste that is flowing in these tubes and these tubs underneath you. Stench is rather nasty. What would you like to do?
After you, Barnabas.
I feel a little sticky just by thinking of it, going down in that. I ain't going down in that. I'd rather flip a coin.
Think of the gold.
No.
Careful. I think my friend Botulism lives down there.
We need. We're gonna need a light source, aren't we? We're gonna need ignite the methane.
Yeah, you're going to need ignite. Yes, you're going to need a light source.
Because
as
open
you
flame
look,
in the
there
sewer is a good idea.
There is a little hut by the manhole cover which has a small little window, and as you kind of just glance at it, you can see there are lanterns inside the hut, obviously used by those distinguished individuals that go down and maintain the sewers. And you can see it's open because, well, there's a sewage smell in there. And yes, you can see a lantern down there.
Barnabas, grab it. Let's go.
I know there's lots of. Oh, fine, okay. I'll grab it and I'll. Do you know what?
It's a good thing you don't have to be. You're not pretending to be Castor Lieberung anymore. Surely, Castor Lieberung couldn't be caught down in the sewers, but now that you're Barnabas, there's no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna be caught with all the crap. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So yeah, I'll grab it and I'll actually head in first. Then shall I? Yeah.
Okay.
So
as you,
Barnabas, where do you think he gets his shoes from? I mean, they're normally sold in pairs, but this goblin obviously needs 3 of them.
Just buy 3 pairs. And then you've got.
Do you think he has like a right foot, a middle foot, and a left foot, or are they 2 right foots and 2 left feet? Or I mean, when we capture him, it would be really interesting to find out.
What did you see how fast he ran? Shoes? Yeah, actually. You saw how fast he ran. He definitely didn't have 2 left feet. Didn't trip over.
Okay. Right. So, as you take a lamp, light it, and start climbing down, the smell, it is the most intensely unpleasant smell you've seen. You have smelt this sort of smell before, but normally you'd smell it in the towns or the villages you were living or traveling through. But at least the smell is almost held here, and you can see you climb down this vertical shaft. There are handholds in it as you're seeing the lights, but there is definitely some very strange, mouldy crap that lines this shaft. And as you descend down the shaft, you can see it drops to the bottom to a rather unpleasant sewer with very thin and narrow walkways either side. Can I get you to make an average athletics check for me, please, Barnabas?
Athletics, average.
Seeing as you are guinea pig.
Yeah, I've only got 25 in athletics. Oh, I'm slipping on shit.
Are you happy with that result, or
no?
No. Or did you want to?
I'll re-roll it.
You're going to re-roll. That is probably a good.
Do you know what?
We are not having
Can
much
I take
fun.
a dark deal on this?
Yeah.
You can if you want to. The foul corruption is
Because it feels
rather.
this is going to get very dark in a minute.
Yeah. So right click it and take a dark deal as the darkness of corruption
Better be a
takes hold.
There we go. There we go.
You continue sliding down into the manhole, down into the tube. Oh, right. So this. I'm sorry. This has not got two sides. As you come down, it seems to be a smaller sewage area. And as you drop down, you kind of land in a small little mini river canal type puddle that kind of sewage up to you about your ankles. And the smell is intensely disgusting. Who's going next, by the way?
I'll go down next.
Go on then. Can I have an average athletics roll from you, please?
My best skill.
Oh, excellent.
Watch me jinx myself by saying that.
You sidle down. And again, you land into the small sewage pipe area. The sewage is about a foot deep, so it's kind of maybe up to what, your knee now, as Barnabas is stood there. Who's next?
I feel for some reason I think a beer should go next. Theo has this notion that a beer would disappear.
I insist. It's okay. So you did catch me because I was not following at all.
Oh,
I mean, I can't be knighted if I smell like that. I mean, I'll go to the next manhole.
If you want any of the gold, you go down now.
Go to the next manhole. Maybe if I get to the next, like as you catch him and come up, I'll stop him.
It could go a number of different ways. Let's just go down this way. And at that, I'm just going to kind of like usher him round the shoulder and push him gently ushered towards the manhole.
That is a very nice roll, considering you're on 0 wounds. So any damage you would take
which is another consideration why I wasn't going down. But okay,
break an ankle or a foot.
I didn't tell you to get on the horse in the jousting.
And finally, Theo, could you make an average athletics check, please? Someone's got to fail.
Only after I kind of clear the area where you're going to fall, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You all seem quite skillful in...
Look, there's 10 gold at risk. We're going to be skillful.
Yeah, I am
this is the most money we've seen all quest.
Yes, I am impressed. With these fantastic rolls. But yes, you all managed to sidle down the tube without falling into the deep pile of shit and crap that is there. Now we have you all there. I need you all to make an average endurance test, please.
Oh.
Okay, so we have got a beer succeeded. Barnabas succeeded. Theo succeeded. We just need one from.
Martin did not succeed.
Oh, he. Okay.
Oh, one off.
One off. Yeah, you could spend a point to give yourself a success level.
Well, yeah, I will do. I will.
Okay, so right click it and do to spend a thing, and that stops you being nauseous. Okay.
I could have been sick on Barnabas.
In my case, I'm nauseous.
Barnabas.
Is that my dark deal that everyone just throws up on me?
No, you're going to grow. You're going to grow a third leg and foot.
Oh yeah, I can run twice as quick.
Yeah, definitely.
Do that scene out of Family Guy where someone's sick and they just all start being sick.
Okay. Right. Okay. As you now look left and right from your position, either one way or the other for the tunnel, I need a skill check from you guys. Now, you have two choices. You can either make an average perception check or a very easy track roll if you have the tracking skill.
I mean, I think all we need to do is smell in both directions, and the direction that smells more is where the goblin is, obviously.
But has anybody got track? I don't think anybody's got track.
Probably not. No. So average perception check from me, please.
Perception.
See, at least these rolls are nice and easy for you.
I'm going to make it a
maybe not.
private GM roll because I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't know if it did make it a private GM roll or no.
It comes to me, yes.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so we have Barnabas succeeds.
It was average, wasn't it?
It was average, yes.
I know. Well, Martin, what are your rolls today?
Average, that's why I'm wrong. Okay.
Bad.
Barnabas.
Really bad.
Yeah.
You have the light, and yes, you see the goblin went down a small tunnel. And you are able to follow this tunnel down. And again, you are wading through about a foot's worth of sewage. But you can see that the you can see that it has gone this way.
Okay. I'll motion to the guys. Guys, this way. Follow me. It's down here. This way.
Okay. You follow this small sewer successively around. It winds a few corners and it opens up into a much larger aspect of sewer. The sewage seems to flow into this larger, major sewer area. And you can see that there are two walkways on either side of these large shafts as such. Ceiling in this larger one stretches about 10 feet above you. So there is a bit of height. There's no respite from the smell of the worst that Bogenhafen has to offer you. Human waste, and you can see there's a rat scooting along the far side of the tunnel as well. But you managed to climb out of the muck that you're in and onto one of the side walkways, which are enough for you to go single file on there, but at least you're out of the shit that is there, but the smell is still absolutely horrendously bad. You can see that as you're looking at this junction, you either can turn right or you can turn left. What do you fancy doing?
Oh. I'm going to turn right. I'm going to go right.
Okay. Everyone happy to go right?
Can I listen to see if I can hear any noises of goblins scurrying?
Okay. Yes, you can indeed. So you can make an average perception, but because you are using your ears and trying to listen, you can have a modifier of +10 onto that perception check.
Now that I like.
It's
Maybe not
almost
so
if
much.
sound travels far.
Uh,
Are you happy with that roll? Are you accepting that roll?
Do you know what? I am going to use a fortune point because if I had one, it's still going to be a failure, isn't it?
It is still going to be a failure, yes.
Let's go for it.
That's better.
There we go.
Despite Barnabas looking at right, you feel that left is a far better way to go. You hear scurrying down to the left.
I can hear him down there. There's definitely some creature moving fast.
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, if you hear something, I'm more than happy to follow your lead, and I'll hand out the light. So Theo can take hold of it.
Was that the light with a silent SH?
The shite. Yeah, take this light, and it will light your.
Does it burn?
this shite light.
Wait a
We've got a
minute.
shite light.
Have we got an open flame and a tunnel of methane?
No, it is an enclosed lantern.
Okay, just checking. That could have been an
It's
accident.
not a torch. It is an enclosed oil-burning lantern.
That makes it so
Don't
much better
worry.
when we drop it.
What could go wrong? What
We've already
could
set a shit
go wrong?
So I said shit, not shit.
How much more shit could you be in than what you're in right now?
Deep. Let's go to the left.
Okay.
To the left.
You continue moving as you're going down this left major sewage tunnel. You seem to be traversing quite a distance. As you continue down, you can see that ahead of you, the shaft starts to bend right, and to your right on the other side, so you'd have to step over or jump over if you wanted to. There is another minor shaft going off. But the main sewer, which is where you still hear the sound coming from, is continuing on down where the sewer bends round.
I'm just going to keep heading towards the sound.
Okay. I'm gonna roll something. Okay. Okay. As you continue down, this sewer starts to bend and turns to the right. And you are now totally have absolutely no idea where you are compared to where the town above you is. Your lack of ability to discern direction is quite discerning. Yeah, it's quite disturbing for you. Can I have, Theo, from you, a challenging perception test, please?
Yep.
You are looking down with the others behind you, but you kind of stop as you notice that just a step ahead of where you are, you can see that this side, the walkway, has started to crumble and collapse, and there is a large amount of extra sewage that seems to be overlapping this broken area. And in the darkness, very, very difficult to see. But you can, if you want to, you can jump and cross to the other side, or you can attempt to jump over this crumbling stone and concrete section on the side of the sewer you are on. What would you like to do?
Do you know what? I'm feeling like throwing caution to the wind. Let's just jump across the sewer onto the crumbling other side. Why not?
Okay. That requires an average athletics check from you, because there is a rather nasty amount of shit everywhere, but far easier than stepping over the crumbling area there.
Checking how many points I've got left. Fortune points. How many fate points did I have to begin with?
You should have on there. You've used a couple already today, haven't you? Yeah, you start with 3, so you've got 1 left.
It's just that it's not been taking itself down. I thought it did automatically.
It does automatically. You're down to you've got on your character sheet.
I've just changed it. It was saying 3.
Was it? Okay.
No, it was fate and not fortune.
Yeah, fate. Yeah, fortune. Your fate stays the same.
Oh,
It's your fortune.
Okay, fortune. Right.
Yes.
Do you know what? I am going to use my last one.
I've put it back for you. I put your fate back to 3.
Yeah, and I saw that. I am going to. There's my character. I closed my character sheet. That's not good. Let me bring it back up. I am going to re-roll it. Why not? Fortune point to re-roll. I'm going as is.
Okay.
I might as well.
I think that would be a fantastic thing to do.
For you,
as
maybe?
you as you roll across, you slip as you jump, and and you fall into this major sewer. How tall is Theo?
5'9".
The depth of this central major sewer is 5 feet deep. So that kind of, as you kind of slip and fall, you feel it's up to your neck, just below the chin, and as you kind of stood there, you just kind of balance yourself. There's this rather unusual turd that seems to just float past your nose and your mouth.
Yeah, you're just not a little bit short on your hat, just floating on top.
But that hat is staring.
You kind of see now that he jumped. He looked down at the side, and as you look down, you can see this whole side is crumbling away, and it looks like the jump across was probably the safest way of doing it. Do you want to jump across to as Theo pulls himself out of the shit?
In the shit up to my neck. I mean, I can't do anywhere, but like put my hands on my head to use it as a stepping gap for everybody to get across.
Did Theo have the light?
Theo has got the light, but he has got it up in the air. It is above the shit. Yes. He is holding the light. You're not getting it's. You don't want to drop that lantern into the water.
On my head? You know, to save the jump a little bit.
They're still going to have to make an athletics check.
All right, fair enough. I'm climbing up. I want to see them fall. Right.
Yeah, you put the lamp down the side and climb up, and oh God alive, you feel things crawling against your skin. The smell
squeeze.
Unfortunately, your hat is perfectly clean, but you kind of your hands. I mean, you kind of as you're in this sewer.
As I squeeze and turn my cloak, it gets white and frothy and just bubbles over my knuckles.
Yes, it is a rather unpleasant place to be. So I need an average athletics from the next person that intends to jump across this unsanitary area.
Can I help as well by like catching them and helping them to pull them across to stay the slipping?
Yeah, anyone that you help will get they can put a +10 modifier in their average skill check. There you go.
Thank you. Come to Poopy.
Beautiful. Martin, you leap across. Theo grabs hold of your hand and draws you across into him. You remain shit free from a foot above your leg up as you land on the other side of the major sewer. Next.
Well, I'm last now because as Theo went ahead, that allowed me to occupy the last position in this.
We know where this is going.
So, Bartimus.
Yeah, I'm happy to take the next one because I saw how easy it was then.
Yes.
Clearly it's going to be easy. So, yeah,
confidence is high.
My confidence is high, yes. So, is that, did you say athletics?
Average athletics check, and you can have the +10 modifier.
Oh, shit. Well, yeah, that doesn't really make a difference. I didn't put the 10 on it.
It doesn't make a difference.
Actually, do I have any? I don't have any fortune left.
Oh, you don't.
No,
you don't. How tall is
he's 5'9" as well? He's 5'9" as well. Yeah.
That is lucky. Yeah, Theo, you reach out to grab your arm. Unfortunately, Barnabas he seems to lack the enthusiasm to leap gracefully across the sewer, and you reach out to grab him, but you miss his hand, and he kind of drops down again, like yourself, the up to his neck, in the filth and terrible things that inhabit this sewer. And as you kind of stand there, Barnabas, you just see there's a bit of wood floating down, and on the wood is a rat that goes as it kind of sails past you on a ship of shit in the night. And Theo, you kind of help Barnabas out, and those new clothes that got knocked over and muddied up by the pigs that were then cleaned and now look like they are worse than ever. And we are left with a beer.
Now, given that there's the crumbling state of the sewer here and stuff like that, I'm imagining, or even up to this point, did it seem to me like there were any areas where, construction crews, repair crews might have left stuff like planks of wood or other things that might help me get? No, you're going to make
you can have the +10 that Theo is reaching his hand out to help you across.
Okay.
What is your athletics?
Let's not discuss that. So it is challenging.
Average. No. Average. And you can put a +10 in the modifier box for Theo helping you. How bad could it be for a beer?
Why is it?
In for a penny, in for a beer. Did it roll? Oh, it didn't. Sorry, hang on.
It is. It's rolling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks to your help, for sure.
Despite your bruised and battered body, the reassuring hand of Theo comes out and helps you leap across.
However, since I know where his hand has been, and since I made it by more than 10, I will be avoiding to catch his hand.
Yeah, we'll let you. He kind of misses your hand, but lands gracefully on the other side. And yes, you and Martin now can see up close the disgustingness that is Barnabas and Theo in their clothes, and you can see there's definitely something hanging out of Barnabas's shirt that.
Did you feel a goblin down there when you were down there? Maybe he got caught.
And that's that itch, Barnabas. And with you stepping across, that is where we'll end for tonight, and we will leave you in the shit of Broken Half and Sewers. And we will pick this up next Saturday and continue our journey for redemption through the shit and the filth of the Bogan Half and Sewers. Thank you very much for playing. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll be back next week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and bye.